Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming, more Plague Inc. Evolved custom scenarios. I saw a scenario in the January 2020 top scenarios picks by the devs that caught my eye, and it is called Untitled Parentism, if I can find it real quick. And, hey, look at that, it actually popped up close to the top. Oh my gosh! Is it a New Year's miracle? Search function almost works? Maybe. Created by Laura Lee Jessam. This was inspired by the many online stories of people who have encountered entitled parents. Yeah, I believe there's an entire subreddit dedicated to that topic, who believe they always know what's best for everyone and are firm believers that their children are complete angels, even when the kids are obvious brats to everyone else. This is satire meant solely for entertainment and not to be taken seriously, so please be nice. Never! I shall take everything seriously because we all know an entitled parent or two, and they really grind my gears. This is a virus type, ATP boost Darwinist, oxygemophile, and symptostasis is probably fine. Entitis Parentism. That's a great name. An entitled epidemic starts in the US. Hey, I feel like if it should start anywhere, it should be France. I'm just joking, I don't know why I chose that. A virus is rapidly turning people with at least one child into entitled parents. You know what's really meta, though, is if you're an entitled parent and you don't have any kids. Or, even more cringy, you've got, like, some pets, like a dog or a cat, and you're like, that's my child, and you're an entitled parent from that. Yeah, what do you think of that? Not much. I don't think much about it. Which causes the adults to become rude, selfish, and prone to violence while their child hosts spread the disease. Their child hosts spread the disease? Interesting. Okay, so the virus is in the children, not the parents. I kind of figured it was going to be in the adults. The world will do whatever it takes to rid humanity of this horrific and obnoxious virus. So, is it a virus that makes the parents telepathically linked to the child and therefore more protective and stupid? I don't know. The entitlement begins in the USA, where it spreads rapidly in wealthy and urban countries. Ah, yes, the always privileged first world problems country. Yes, of course, it would be spreading quickly in wealthy and urban countries. All right, Entitis Parentism, and it immediately spreads to the UK. You know, I feel like it ought to be the other way around, but you know what? You sent your settlers over here to the US, we sent entitled parentism over to the UK. It's fair, just a few hundred years late. Transmission, we have a standard bird, rodent, insect, blood, livestock, air, and water transmission options. Given that we started off in the USA, I would be tempted to go for rodents, but we also spread incredibly fast already, so you know what, just to speed things along, I'm gonna go for some birds. Birds for the extra land transmission, get me into other countries, please and thank you. Symptoms, rudeness. The words please and thank you will become foreign to the parent, slightly increasing the severity. You say slightly, but that's a pretty substantial amount of severity, I'll tell you what. I'll take it anyway, but it's a lot. Fake tears. The parent develops the ability to shed drops of fluid from eyes at will, increasing infectivity and severity. You know, it's okay to still say that they can cry on demand, but no, it sounds way more, removed to say that they are shedding drops of fluid from the eyes. Let's go for it anyway, it's free. Then we have, it's free? It's like free crocodile tears, got it. Selfishness. The parent and or their child won't hesitate to grab anything they want, increasing infectivity by an almost negligible amount, but it's also free, so sure, we'll pick that up too. Stealing. Because that's not what selfishness was before. Now, before they were just grabby. Now they're actually thieves. Have something the parent or child wants but won't give it to them? No problem. The parent will just steal it. You don't deserve it anyway. Yeah. I mean, again, we've seen all those stories on Reddit and stuff. We have our standard, by the way, cold heat drug and so on resistance, so it's mostly just symptoms. Anyway, yeah, we've seen all the stories that are like, you know, you should give an Xbox to my child because he needs it more than you do, and that kind of thing. Now, to be honest, though, the entitled parents subreddit that's so popular on the internets, I'm pretty sure that almost all of it are just creative writing projects. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just coddled, and I don't believe that there can really be that many people so unbelievably illogical. But maybe there are. Maybe I'm just engaging in wishful thinking. Who knows? Let's go for some livestock. Let's go for some water transmission. I just want to get transmissions. We've already got plenty of severity, and it looks like people just developed theft on their own, so really, I don't think I need to worry too much about the symptoms at this point. We should just make sure we keep spreading. Though we're doing very fine on that front. Good lord. Look at us go. We're practically in no time at all, and we're already in every continent. We're just missing the Greenlands. So we did get what? Violent behavior. Holy crap, that's lethal. Let's get rid of that. Believing they are above everyone and everything in the world, including law and morals, because they're sovereign citizens now, the parents will attack those who fail to let them have their way. Okay? And then we have compulsive lying. The parents will lie in order to get what they want on social media. Ah, good. Just making up, talk about creative writing. There it is. Lying that their child has cancer so they can get a game console for free is a favorite choice. And it never works. I mean, like, really, if those people do exist, none of this is, like, just fake, right? Like, it's actually real. And I'm willing to bet there are a few crazy people out there like that. Do they actually think that anyone's going to fall for it? Like, really, I want to know what's going through their head. Like, cue what's Inside Out? Yes, the Pixar Inside Out movie. It's like, have you ever wondered what's going on inside someone's head? That's it, right there. What the crud is going through your head that makes you think that anyone would ever care? Oh, if I make them feel guilty enough, they'll just give their things away. I guess. I don't know. Maybe it even works. Who knows? Maybe it's like they've got to do it because at least once it's worked well for them, right? You think? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they saw it go well for somebody. Maybe they heard it goes well. I don't know. But you'd think that that's something experiential. Like no one's gonna do that repeatedly and just fail continuously, right? I have no freaking clue. Well, now we're a bunch of compulsive liars, and that's good. Did we get into every country? We're missing Morocco, Algeria, Botswana, and Zimbabwe. I think we should go ahead and get some extra heat resistance. And honestly, we don't need much else. I guess we could go for trolling. Goes on social media to bully people and spread false information. Hey, fake news! I played that official scenario. Spreading anxiety and depression to other users. Yes, it's exportable. Did you know? Well, if you didn't, you're going to find out, dang it. Then we have immaturity, because up to this point, they've been very mature. Although they are primary caretaker of a child, the parent displays childish behavior themselves, such as throwing tantrums or throwing objects. That sounds about right. Insanity, because up to this point, they've been rational. The parent's beliefs get more and more irrational, making it increasingly difficult to find a cure, all right? Chemo Phobia. The parent believes the government is secretly putting dangerous chemicals in everything, although this does not stop them from smoking or drinking heavily. You know, in other places, if I were slightly more insensitive, I would say that this is like the stereotypical trailer trash, as it is called, which is incredibly offensive, I'm sure, but that you all know exactly what I'm referring to. It's the people who clearly do not take care of themselves, believe in all the conspiracy theories, are incredibly entitled, and really don't deserve, frankly, anything. Hatred. The parent develops an intense hate for anyone they see as defective, such as people who are autistic, disabled, or don't have children of their own. Yes, if you're sterile, you're very disabled. You too should be incredibly... Oh, we're getting a whole bunch of things. I'm missing them. You too should be incredibly entitled. Like, have a kid. I almost want to have a kid just so I can be an entitled parent, if it works. I don't know. So we have hatred, now we have chemophobia, we got fear, misspelled, of big pharma. Or maybe it's being clever because the sound of the F and the PH are the same. The parent refuses to give their child conventional medicine thanks to the 5 minutes of research they spent on Google. This is straight up changing from entitled parents to just like general broad spectrum conspiracy theories, the world revolves around me kind of people, you know? Oil obsession. The parents will believe, wrongly, that essential oils are the cure for whatever ails their child. Congratulations, we're now anti-MLM as well. We're getting all the subreddits. Vax happened, anti-MLM and entitled parents all mixed into one. It's great. There's the anti-vaxxer, straight up. Found it. The parent firmly believes in all the myths and conspiracy theories about vaccines and refuses to vaccinate their child, which means they die at a younger age and they can cease to be entitled parents. So in a way, you could almost say this is good. But not for them. They may have to have some more children just to get their status back. You know they would. My precious unvaxxed angel. The parent's child becomes a host to many preventable diseases that are spread to newborns, the elderly, and people with suppressed immunity, thereby killing everybody else. We don't have necrosis, so I'm a little concerned that we might be killing too fast. Maybe we should tone it back on the conspiracy theories just so we can kill people more effectively. It's way more efficient that way. Not that these people would care anything about efficiency, so maybe we don't care. I don't know. We're rolling in DNA, by the way. Like, there is absolutely nothing to worry about here. Let's go over some genetic hardening and 3 levels of genetic reshuffle, just to go ahead and send things back to the Stone Age, like these anti-vaxxer entitled parents. Ha ha ha! Am I irrelevant on the internet now? Because I also joined in the hate mob against these people. Mostly I'm just sad for them, because it's like, dude, you live in such a bubble with your head so far up your butt. I don't know. I kind of just feel bad for them, but at the same time, I like to laugh at him as much as anybody else. Alright, and Titus Parentism has destroyed the world. 246 days. Record time. 16% cure progress, 103,859 points, 3 stars in total. Well, That was engaging and fun. I feel like it kind of ramped up the lethality a little bit dangerously quickly, but that's okay. I mean, you go down the left route, and it didn't seem to have nearly as much depth as the right, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm not entitled or anything to a more complete and fleshed out symptoms tree. It was fine. I'm sure it's fine. It was fun. I mean, yeah, it's relevant internet, haha, look how stupid these people are content, which always makes for cheap views, but I've waffled on long enough that I can have a 10-minute video and therefore place a mid-roll, so haha, it works for me. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.